So while grinding, I got the evil size up. Managed to get some stones. Took some off the other weapons. If we have a look, it can now go into the Drain Seeker, which is the one we wanted. So we'll use up the power up powder. And we just build it up. Look at that, lovely. It's got drain. So for this one we don't need any of that, which is good. Ice, thunder, steel and mimic. Steel might be a bit annoying. Might have to do some fishing. But it's got 4 slots. That gives fire. Also gives mimic. And these give ice. Yeah, ice. Oh, I need thunder. Oh, that's the pearl which you got from the back room. Alright. I managed to get the sacks down to the synths here as well. Alright. Time to grind some more. So we got our Drain Seeker, got it to +1, managed to get the chopper eventually up to +5 and synthesize the sphere, which has managed to give me enough of the anti-metal. So it already had 10 on it, so it's giving me an extra 6. Got all the OEOs up, and we can now go to the Dark Cloud. The name of the game. So just and doesn't that look beautiful? I really like the look of that. I've got teeth at the front on the hilt. Oddly enough, it can actually still go up to something else, which would be his technically 3rd strongest weapon. We need a lot of attack, a lot of fire, thunder, holy, and a lot of undead, but fortunately not much else. I managed to look at the gems that we got. They all had a lot of flying on them. Which is alright. I mean, flying enemies aren't that common, so. But we'll work on that over the next few videos, but that will keep till the end of the game, so we still got. This is probably a bit too powerful for the level that we're on, but it's easy to grind the XP here. So these 7 branch swords, you need magic, still need fire, thunder, wind, probably a 40 for each. I need a lot of those. Mostly to do fishing, I suppose. To fish up some diamonds, probably. Did get some sapphires and a few other things from the back floor. Do have the sacks, but I don't really believe it actually gives. No, it gives mimic, but it doesn't give much else. So I'll probably give that to one of the other characters. I'll build up the macho sword as well. But the macho sword will build up using the status break for the 7 branch sword. So once that goes up to, once we get the name here, we'll status break it, just so we can get one of the other swords that look cool. I think it's on par with this one, but I think it looks a bit better as well. But we'll see. We'll have to get this one up eventually. Probably involving diamonds. Lots of diamonds. So while grinding, also got the trial hammer, which is a lower level one, but it does increase how much ABS you get. So this will be a good one to actually get a synth here for. I'll get this up to +5 first, then put the sphere on here. And then if you just keep the synth sphere, it will double the amount of ABS that you get. So the abilities pass on, even if you haven't actually upgraded the sphere onto the weapons. So that'll be a big help. Back to some bit more grinding. I found a slight misremembrance of what I thought. The cool sword that the macho sword was going to go up into, which I did sell earlier for the reason. The 7 branch sword actually goes up to it as well. So that was I don't know why I forgot that one. I can now build it up to the Atlamilia sword. Which, yes, is the same name as the gem that you have on your left hand. But that gem does not disappear. And I think that looks really pretty. So it's got 3 slots. A heck of a lot of attributes, and not as many as the Dark Cloud. But it did need a fair bit. But I really like this sword. It's also quite long as well. And it builds up to his strongest building up sword, strongest building up weapon, but second strongest in the game, since one drops off the secret final boss. But it needs everything. It actually does need everything. Unlike the Dark Cloud, which doesn't quite need everything, it just needs a lot of undead. Fire, thunder, and holy. But we're not going to build those up. Might be interesting to work on the Sandbreaker. That's got gems on it already. Attack, fire, holy, dragon, and undead. It goes up to same tier as. It goes up to something else, which then goes up into the Dark Cloud. But we'll see if we can do anything with it. A bit more grinding. Probably take a break after that. And do a bit more grinding. Get the others up as well. Some decent sort of weapons. So I've been leveling up Xiao. And she's got the hard shooter. I looted another hard shooter actually, which I got to +5 and then brought it down to the synth sphere. Doesn't actually need any more than this, so we can actually now build it up to the double impact, which is great. Which fires 2 bullets at the same time, which is very nice. And then this will, the other one that would go up to would be the Matador, if I remember right. Which is the same one that you can buy from the fishing place. So to build this one up now, double impact, we need magic, fire, wind, and a load of rubbish on here. Dragon, fish, plant, beast, and flying. And I'd wager there's probably going to be about 20 for each. Not that I have anything really here. I did manage to get an opal. Don't need mimic. Alright, well, If I can get it up a bit more, I will. Otherwise, it'll be alright as it is. So we've got the Sandbreaker here. It's got one of these on. The Emerald. If we upgrade it, we should be able to evolve it afterwards. To the Antique Sword. Which I think is a tier 3 weapon. Which looks pretty nice as well. But it's also got Stop on it. So there's a chance to freeze enemies when you fight them. Still got Thirst. So this one needs Attack, Endurance, Fire, Holy, Undead, Flying, Steel and Stone. So it's not as powerful as the others at the moment, but I will keep it for now. You can always use it and level up in a bit. So we've been leveling Gora up. I say we. I've been leveling Gora up. And word of caution. I put the trial hammer on here and it absorbed it. But before then, I'll upgrade this. I put the big bucks hammer on the trial hammer. So obviously the paw attribute disappeared. Unfortunately, once the big bucks hammer was absorbed, the paw attribute came back because the trial hammer has it naturally. So avoid putting the opposites on weapons that have them naturally, because you will just lose the bonus. But here we can see we've got the Gaia hammer. So the hammers are the second strongest roots. Doesn't look too bad. It's actually pretty powerful as well. So I did get another big bucks hammer plus 5. As you can see, the attack just doesn't go any higher, but the numbers keep going higher. And if you look next to the equip above, the paw disappears, so you don't get the big bucks version of it, but you lose the paw, so they cancel each other out. So to build this one up, we need to get attack, MP, thunder, dragon, fish and mage. So we shall work on that slowly. Probably once we see what the largest one is, the top one for the hammer, we'll get it to plus 5 and then bring it down and put it onto the battle axe, since the battle axe goes to the strongest weapons for him. But this obviously needs a lot of stuff. They need something like 103 attack, so we'll just transfer it over. This has also got ABS up, which is going to be useful. So now we start leveling up the platinum ring. We also got the bandit ring, so they both go up to the same thing, or to one of the same ones, which is probably the route we'll take. Yeah, that one. But the bandit ring has steel, so we'll get this one up to plus 5 and put it on here and see what else we need. And I'll probably won't bother doing much else, in all honesty. Might see if I can get the double impact up for Shao as well, but they'll all be really powerful anyway. But we still got a few allies to get, so if these are powerful enough, we don't have to worry about the others too much. About these too much to keep them up. I'll get getting everything else up. Alright. So we managed to get up the bandit's ring. Oddly enough to either of them. But the crystal ring is the one we're going to go for. Took up to get it up to plus 5 to get that. So it looks like that. And now we've got a choice of 2 more. So one needs MP, Fire, Thunder, Holy, Undead and Mage. Ugh. This one needs Attack, MP, Fire, Ice and Thunder, and Dragon and Mimic. Managed to get a Pearl and an Opal. Do they need any stats? Just magic. So I'll probably go for this one. Because I think that's the Goddess Armlet. And the other one's the Satan's Ring. I'm just going off the Holy. So we'll go for this one. Won't do that now though. It's been a couple of hours to do all of this. Mage and Undead. Don't think that gives Mage. That gives Undead and Thunder. So we've got Crystal Ring, Gaia Hammer, Double Impact Still, that still needs a few. The Atlamilia Sword, Dark Cloud and Antique Sword. So I'll save it here. And see you in the next video. Take care.